إلهي واسع الكرم ورب البيت والحرم إليك أتيت منكسرا منيبا أغبر القدم إلهي واسع
من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You are welcome to your darling program, Women and Society, on the TV, Ummatan Wasatan TV. Your program that actually talks about what concerns women. We are here today again with another topic titled Technology and Muslim Family Striking a Balance. Here with me in the studio, I have my doctor, the doctor of mathematics, which she specializes on functional analysis. You will have known that the person I'm actually bringing into the studio today is going to be a special person. She is intelligent in the field of mathematics, and you should know that what comes about technology is mathematics. You can't talk about technology when you are not talking about mathematics. So I have in the studio with me Dr. Mrs. Shakirat Alata. You are welcome to the studio, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The program is going to take another dimension. We have been actually talking about a lot of program in the studio. Today, we actually want to dabble into what is called technology. Technology has its own beautiful impact, positive impact, but this impact, what is it has to do with, does it have anything to do with our family? And most especially, you should remember, we are talking about an Islamic home. We are talking about Islamic family. And that's going to make me to pose the question to my doctor, asking her that when you talked about technology, I don't know whether you're going to give me a definition. I'm very sure that our viewers knows little about technology. Can you share little light on what is called technology and how it related to a Muslim home or family?
Thank you, my presenter. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم آمين. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Before I answer your question, let me first of all define some key words in the topics. We have technology. So technology can be referred to as a practical, it can be referred to as application of scientific knowledge to any field of life. Then in that topic also we have Muslims. Who are Muslims? Muslims are those that believe in the oneness of Allah and His Prophet. Then we have family. The literary meaning of a family are those that are related by blood or by relation. But here we want to talk about a Muslim family. Who are the Muslim family? They are the families that believes in the oneness of Allah and His Prophet. In that topic also we have striking a balance. When you say striking a balance, it means to maintain a fairness position between matters. Then we have dynamics. Dynamic means changing with time. Then back to your question. You asked me, does technology have an impact in our Muslim families? So yes, it does. Technology has a great influence in the dynamics of our Muslims home. It has impact in the way we communicate. It has impact in the way we interact between our Muslim families. It also has impact on the way we practice our religion. And that impact can be of two ways. It could be positive or negative impact. So let me start with the positive impact. So technology enhances communications. Technology allows Muslim families to communicate conveniently among us, even globally, across the nation. It makes it convenient for us to communicate now. One of those days when I was in secondary school, I could remember the only means of communication I knew was sending letters. So when you want to send letters now from this Ilorin to Lagos, it takes at least 2 weeks before you can get your reply back. Later we learned about this landphone, and those landphone we can only see in most of the government offices, or we see it in most of the rich men's houses. It's not that common, but 90% now has these smartphones. So it now makes the communication more easy, more comfortable for us. It makes our Muslim families more connected globally. So that is one of the positive impact technology have made on our Muslim families. We have another one, which is access to religious resources. What I mean by that is that technology has allowed our Muslim families, to have access to Islamic learning materials. And you get skills. It makes it more convenient. What I mean by that is that we have a lot of apps now that we can download on our phones. We can download Quranic apps, we can download Hadith connections, we can download lectures that later we can play it among ourselves in our family. That will be Islamic lectures that will be useful for us and our families. We can download, we have application of prayer times. When it is Ashri time now, we will see our phone calling to prayer to make us to be conscious that it's time to go and pray. So we can download application for Qibla directions. We don't need to start looking for asking for Qibla when we get to any place we don't know. That we now stay because we don't know where the Qibla is. It will delay our prayers. So when we have the applications, we just open it. We will be able to see the Qibla and we'll be able to pray on time. So we can also do online meetings. So we can do meetings online now. We can have a ceremony events. One of the brothers may be outside, maybe he gave birth, maybe outside the country. We can celebrate together. So that are some of the positive impact technology has on our Muslim families. We still have another one, which is education and opportunities. We all know that Islam values education. Yes. Because in one of the hadith of the Rasulullah he said, Tolabul ilmu faridatun ala kulli muslimin wal muslimat. That seeking knowledge is compulsory upon the male and the female Muslims. Then also the first ayah of the Quran, this first revelation, Iqra, which is faith. So we can see the importance of that Islam encourages education. So, but technology open more doors for global education. Open rooms. It gives our youth access to have Islamic education and skills. So what I'm saying is that technology has given us access to have, we can have online class. We can have Quranic classes. We can do memorization online now. We can, between the two Muslim families, we can do Moraja among ourselves. Yes. We can, all these lectures we are giving now, we can send it to the social media.
Of course, they are watching us,
which will be beneficial to most of the Muslim families' homes. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So we do the technology have given us more access. We can learn about Quran, we can learn about fiqh, Arabic on social media now. Even this Western education, we can sit in our house, receive lectures, and do exams. Those are some of the positive impact technology has made on our Muslim families. It's even skills. It gives rooms for skills. If I want to make chin now and I don't know how to make it, I can only go research. They will give me the ingredient I'll put together and I'll be able to make the chin. So that gives opportunities. If not because of social media, we may not be able to see some opportunity. Scholarship for our Muslim youth. It gives jobs. Some people apply in their various job here because they are able to see vacancy on the social media. So those are some of the positive impacts technology has. The positive impact it has on our Muslim soul. And now, as we have the positive impact, we also have the negative impact. One of the negative impact is that it weakens our family bond. You could remember when I was talking about positive impact, that it enhances communication. Yes, we do calls, we do WhatsApp calls, we do social video calls. So, but it has weakened our face-to-face, the physical contact. It has really, gone at those days, we used to go and visit our Muslim brothers and sisters. But these days, we only call. If they are having problems, we will not know. Exactly. Because we only ask, how are you? How's your family? Are you doing fine? The person will answer us, we are doing fine. But when we make a physical visitation, we will be able to know what that Muslim family is facing, what they are going through. Even mere looking at it, even without the family telling you, when we will now be able to fish out everything, we will not be able to solve the problem together. So those are what technology has caused. It's weakening the brotherhood, the strength, the bond. It has weakened. Instead of going to visit somebody even nearby, we would decided to call. So we don't go for visitation again. So, and even within our houses, you see father, mother, they can even sleep on the same bed, but they may not communicate at all. They may not even say anything, which can cause a lot of problems. When parents are not communicating, they can stay hours pressing phones, be on social media, not communicating with each other. Now to talk of children. Children that immediately, some children may not even see their parents like this. So it causes a lot of problems. It's weakening our, when Islam said any step, there's a reward for any step you took to visit your fellow brothers and sisters. So, and we have allowed technology to take away that reward from us. So those are some of the negative impacts technology has on us. Then we have another one, which is exposure to un-Islamic content. This one is one of the very pathetic, very dangerous things that has caused a lot of damages to our Muslim souls. Families, because you will see our children downloading un-Islamic apps. Un-Islamic apps that can lead them to atrocity, that can lead them to social vices, that can lead them to crimes, cyber crimes, cyber bullying. Some of them, based on this technology, some of them are taking a Western path, different from their parents' path, different from their parents' ideology.
Will not be playing.
Some of them has watched an un-Islamic ideologies that is different from what the parents have given them. You can imagine a child, a Muslim child, calling their parents kafir because of what they have listened to on social media. So this one is it's caused a lot of damages to our Muslims home. Then we have challenges in parenting. Technology has made it parenting difficult for us. Parents has to be up and doing. They have to be sensitive. They have to be careful. They have to monitor their children very well. To monitor and their environment they are in. Because this one, technology so, and parents also has to be careful. They must never place their work above their family.
Before you continue, Doctor,
yes,
I actually want to talk to our viewers at home. I am very, very sure, much sure that you can listen. You listen carefully to what Doctor has actually been exposing us to. Parents, you just have to come around and listen to this. The children as well, you have to come to this view and listen to this and watch. You have to be very, very careful. You would think you are enjoying the word. Before you know it, you are actually out of Islam. You have to be very careful, including the parents as well. Doctor will continue with the line of the parenting, because you are saying it's very, very pathetic.
Yes.
Wallahi, it's very, very pathetic.
Yes.
The parent has to do something, and what can we do? Because the topic is talking about we should look at technology as much as we see it as a tool to the science, everything you want to talk about. Technology give you the ease of it. We still look at our own Muslim family. We have our own moral. We have our own principle. We want to balance this thing. Please give a striking balance words to the parents so that they're able to know that they have to start up to that.
Thank you, my presenter. Before that, I was talking about the challenges in parenting. So I wanted to give advice, most especially to mothers, that they should not put their career over their family. Because if they put their career over their family, we will not be able to monitor these children. Thank you. Then back to your question. Yes, we can, Muslim family can integrate technology into our daily lives, into our Islamic lives. Are you getting it? In line with our Islamic practice, Islamic values, Islamic customs. We can strike a balance between technology and our Islamic practices. One of the ways we can do that is that we have a time management. We have to make sure we counsel our children, our families, that there should be time for everything. We shouldn't allow social media to distract us, to distract them from practicing their religion. They should make sure that the parents should guide their children on when, how to use their social media, and the purpose, and where to use the social media. And the purpose, they must ensure they tell them that the social media should be a tool for them to increase them in their ibadah.
Allah.
It should not be a tool that will take them astray from their religion.
Allah.
So that is what parents are supposed to tell their parents. To their children. Thank you. So then another one is role modeling. We have to be a role model to our children, unless we are deceiving ourselves. If you are saying something, you are not doing it. Definitely.
I don't want to see you with your phone. Mommy
is pressing for mommy. The mommy that said, "Oh yeah, go and pray," and the mommy is busy with her phone.
I just want to communicate with this person.
Would they follow you? They would not. So we have to be a role model to our children. That is one of things we can make to it, so that the two of them be balanced. Then another one is that we should maintain modesty. We have to tell our family we maintain modesty whenever we are online. We have to be careful so that all what will come out from us must be the truth and the facts. We should try to avoid quarreling, arguing on social media. We should try to avoid backbiting, slandering on social media. We should try to inform our children that whoever they want to follow must be those ones that they know and they can trust. We should inform, especially our Muslim sisters. We should try to tell them not to upload their pictures on phone.
What of the Muslims brothers?
They should also not because they can use these pictures to do atrocities.
Wallahi, they can do that because they can naked them.
They can naked
There are
them.
software that can really actually remove the picture, remove the hijab. They remove the hijab and make the person to look, and the face of that person will be there. If somebody is telling you that you went out naked and say, no, I use my hijab. But the truth of it is that she uses hijab. But when they make use of that against her, the hijab was not on her any longer.
That is it. So they should maintain adab, Islamic custom, when they are online. So then we have to advise our children to download productive apps. They shouldn't download an application that will lead them astray. They should download application that will increase them in their religion practices. So they shouldn't say, let me just download, I will not watch. They will be tempted to watch it, which can lead them astray. Then another one is that parents should...
Go ahead, ma. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Parents should try as much as possible to install parental control devices to monitor their children.
Allah Akbar.
Because I could remember some almost we say, I don't even, mothers, we say, I don't know how to operate this social media. When you don't know how to operate, how will you be able to monitor your children?
How can you check?
Check balance.
How can you check balance then?
Them, that's where you are going, you have been going
astray.
So be able to call them back. So parents has to know all these things. So they also have to install parental control devices on their phone to monitor all these children so that we will be able to strike a balance.
Allahu Akbar. Jazakumullahu khairan. Muslim family. Allahu Akbar. Jazakumullahu khairan. This has been a very educative must to watch for every members of the family. This is very, very rich. You need to watch this. Make sure as you are watching it, you are trying to like it and share it as well for others to know and to benefit from it. You always have a reward when you do so. Man, you have actually given us a very beautiful education pertaining to this particular topic. You have given justice to it. But yet, I still want you to at least enlighten us more. Most especially the parents. At what age can we expose the children to the use of technology? Does it actually has a particular age? And when you are talking about the use of a technology controlling the member of the family, checking and balancing some of the technology tools they're making use of, are you talking about the IoT or Internet of Things, like having a camera at home and trying to install some devices that will monitor them? Or you are mainly talking about, let me see what you are working, and let me see what they use, something that I want you to at least enlighten us more about that.
Thank you, my presenter. Yes, the Muslim parents can take several practical steps in monitoring these our children. We are talking about age. I don't think, as a Muslim, I don't think there is any age limit. But as for me, individuals may have their own age limits. As for me, I don't normally expose my children to this
the use of
phones earlier. Until when they get to SS2, maybe when they want to go beside some things on the phone, and I will not buy phone for them. They can only use my phone so that I will be able to monitor what they are doing on that phone.
What they have actually used the phone for.
So that is it. I don't know of age limit. It depends on the parents. So, but to monitor steps we can use to monitor our children. I've said one.
Yes.
I said about two or two that we should make sure they download productive apps. Then parents should also install parental control devices on their phone to monitor their children. And parents should also they should also establish a rule. The rule that I mean is that they should make sure they told their families when to use this social media, how to use this social media, the purpose. They should sit and take a rules guiding social media in their Muslim families. So there should be a usage rules for each Muslim families. Then we should supervise. So that's why I said parents should install parental control devices. We can also watch and learn together. When we watch and learn together, just say, bring your phone. What are you watching on the game? Let me see it. I also know about. So you sit down together, you interact with them. You open a conversation with your children. Let them be free. Let them be able to tell you what they have been doing online. So on social media and what they feel. So you'll be able to advise, you will be able to guide them appropriately. And you should be able to also to instill the fear of Allah in them. Tell them, even if I'm not saying you, Allah is saying you. If you are online and even if you are offline. And let them know the consequence. Let them know the judgment of doing non-Islamic things on social media. So you can do that. To monitor your children on social media.
Mashallah, Jazakumullahu khairan. This has been a very great presentation. It has been a very wonderful time spending with Dr. Mrs. Shakirat Alata, the doctor of mathematics specialized on functional analysis. It has been a topic we are actually looking into together. That's the technology and the family. Striking a balance. How are we going to strike a balance? Doctor has explicitly explained it. What the roles of a parent, what is the impact of the parent, the impact of the children, and what we can do together to monitor them. Don't forget, technology does not only limited to the use of social media. Remember that technology is radio is one of the use of technology, is one of the technology. Television is a technology. In fact, mic, camera, and so on like that are the work of a technology. We have a lot of things that can that serve as a technology right nowadays. That is most of our face. This on the studio, Ummatan Wasatan TV, your darling program, Women and Society. The women, remember I used to say this, that they are the role model. Without women, the society is having a question mark. So the women has to be upright. And this is why my doctor have actually been emphasizing, most especially the female, when she was trying to call the attention of the children to the use of the social media. Today, we are going to be drawing the curtain of today's episode till we come to your way next time at same station. Make sure you are doing the Islamic things. Remember, don't put yourself into the handcuff. Allah will always ask you that why did you put yourself there and for what purposes. Remember to be a good Muslimah. Remember that a good Muslimah will turn this bad society to a good one. So me and my guest lecturer, we are saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.